Hey, how's it going? What's going on, folks? This is the video for the third weekly recap. I'm obviously here at the gym. I had to come in and get a little exercise. Thank my parents for watching the kiddos. My parents are in town this weekend, and Misty and I both got the chance to come to the gym together, even though we don't work out together. But both of us coming to the gym at the same time is pretty rare, so I thank my parents for that. But yeah, just real quick on the, I'm glad I'm kind of doing this video at the gym because I do want to emphasize, get out there and get some exercise. Everyone, there's a saying that I love that goes, you don't stop running because you get older because you stop running. So I'm not telling you to get out there and run. I'm not telling you to go out there and lift a bunch of weights, but go out there and spend 15 minutes a day of brisk walking or anything outdoors so you can get some fresh air, but do something every day and make sure you're always focusing on your fitness, even if it's a little bit. Always keep that a priority. It helps us stay sane, and it actually helps our work-life balance, so keep at it. So this weekly recap, I hope everyone liked the new intro. Let me know what you think. I spent a little bit of time on that, and I'm curious to see what your thoughts are. Do you like it? Is it better? Is it worse? What do you think? So this video is going to be a little bit shorter than the last two. It's just a quick recap. I'm thinking back of the appointments I had this week. It was a really good week. I had a good handful of appointments. I think 6 was the number. Even though maybe 7 and 1 canceled. Maybe that's what it was. So it was a good week. Next week is already, it's jam-packed. I think I've got 10 appointments already for next week. And if on Monday I can schedule at least 1 or 2, that's 11 to 13 appointments in 1 week. So next week's gonna be crazy. But this week I had some really good appointments. 1 canceled, never rescheduled. I haven't even heard back from the client. And another one, we had the appointment, but I should have just called an audible and darted out of there midway because there was just no interest. There was no interest from their side whatsoever, and I felt like I was talking to a wall and just trying to get through it and trying to get some feedback, and just nothing was happening. So I don't think that'll go anywhere. I wish it would, because it was a really good opportunity. It's a really good business. Really close to my neighborhood. But before I get into just talking, there's 2 things I want to discuss this week, kind of in relation to all my appointments, and that's why I'm bringing them up, because they all kind of tied into my appointments this week. Just 2 things. Before I get into that, maybe this weekend or next week I'll do a couple of videos. They're going to be 2 separate videos, because I'm kind of talking about the projects and the business that I've got going right now that is driving these discussions, these weekly recaps. You're probably wondering, or maybe you're not, but some of you may be wondering, what am I doing? What am I doing for a living? What is it that we do? So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put 2 separate videos up, 1 for each business, and just tell you about them and tell you all about it. Go into detail about what they are, what we do, what solutions we provide, what type of customers we work with. But so that way you kind of know. I didn't want to do it right at the beginning. I kind of wanted to do it after a while, so you could, get a little bit of background on what's going on, and then learn a little bit about the business. So I'll do that. Look for those in the coming week. But anyway, I just wanted to tell you, this week my appointments went really well, even though there's 1 that canceled and 1 wasn't that well. The rest of them were really good. And there was 2 things that really stood out to me this week during all of my appointments. Usually I kind of schedule my appointments for around 30 to 45 minutes, because I know if I get through my presentation with a few questions and kind of talking through it, it's about a 30 to 45 minute appointment. I had, I think, 3 appointments this week that lasted between 50 minutes to 70 minutes. Just really great conversation, talking, and it wasn't just all personal. It was mostly business, but just some really great conversation with some really good business prospects. Some of them were friends, some of them weren't, but the 2 things that stood out were One is enjoy the process, and I might have mentioned that in a previous video, but find, throughout your day, a lot of your days may be very routine. You do kind of the same thing every single day, or you tackle the same type of projects every single day, and with small variations, of course, but for the most part, maybe the days are the same. But if you're struggling in your day and it seems too routine, find one process that really stands out to you and you really like, and just really soak that process in and enjoy the process. And for me, that one process that I'm really enjoying right now is actually meeting with the business prospects and having the appointments. I used to have appointments, and I'd actually, just a quick confession, I would actually kind of get nervous in some of the appointments, and I'd start sweating. And there was a couple times they probably thought I just came from the gym or something, but it's just the way I hadn't handled some appointments. But lately they've been going so well that it's just really great appointments. We're talking a lot about business, but that's what I really enjoy. I'm really enjoying that process right now, and I think that's kind of why the meetings and the appointments have lasted so long. So and part of enjoying that process is just really getting to know the client, the prospective client, and talking with them and talking about them and listening to them too, learning about their business and learning about them. I did have one sale this week, and it resulted, I noticed the change in our appointment. Our appointment was very formal, very business. And then as soon as I kind of mentioned maybe some mutual contacts that we knew, I had mentioned I started the Hunterman Who Give a Damn here in Fort Worth, and he knew about it, although he had never participated. But he was really impressed when I told him that I started that and founded that. And as soon as we started talking about that and kind of our mutual contacts, the direction of the appointment completely changed, and it was a very much it was a good conversation. It was a really good appointment. We both enjoyed talking to each other a lot more, and that's the one that ended up in a sale. So enjoy the process. Find something about that process and really enjoy it. I'm going to come back with another video here and talk about item number 2, which is build those relationships and talk with people and focus on building that trust and gaining their trust, because businesses want to do business with people they know and they trust, and you have to gain their trust before they will do business with you. So I'll put up another video about that. That's the next section, and I'll see you in a minute. Hey, so I'm back. So the last thing that I wanted to talk about was I left the last clip with building those relationships and building the business relationships, and getting people to trust you. I had an appointment this morning, and I mentioned something to the prospect, and he was, he totally agreed. And it was, people love doing business with either businesses or people they know and trust. And so you have to gain that trust. And I think, just to quickly throw in this morning's example, I usually don't have appointments on Monday, but I had one this morning, and I think I was able to gain his trust and even build that relationship for 2 reasons. One, I was able to accurately provide the value of our service, and then 2, we both had something in common. It was riding bikes. He's an avid cyclist in the area, and we talked about cyclocross, we talked about triathlons, and so we were able to build that connection and build that trust. It didn't work out because his business model was not a right fit for what we're doing. And the more we talked through it, the more both of us understood it just wasn't a fit. There's no way we were going to find a workaround, and it wasn't going to work. And that's fine. I meet with businesses all the time that a lot of times it's just not a right fit, and that's fine. I think I talked about this in an earlier video. It's about finding out, and both of us acknowledging when that fit is and realizing that it's not a right fit. So yeah, I just wanted to finish, build those really focus and spend some time on building that relationship with whoever you're working with. Get them to gain your trust. The moment you get that and you're able to connect with them, it's downhill from there. So this video is going to be a lot shorter. I apologize if this is really late. This is on the Monday of the following week. It was a busy weekend. My parents were in town, and it's just a busy weekend visiting with them, and wasn't able to knock out this last little clip for this video. So again, I hope you like the intro. I hope you like some of these videos. I hope you like some of the content I put up. Let me know what your thoughts are. I'd really love to hear your insight. You know, post some comments below. I'll start a discussion and we can continue talking about it. But I hope you enjoy it. Have a good week, and go out and kill it. Thanks. Take care.